Hey guys, this is Coach Bill with Fat Loss Made Easy. Hope you all are doing great on this Monday morning. Nice and cloudy, got a little relief from the heat, but the heat's coming back. Hey guys, the last time on these two topics here, first of all, I just published two new books that are now on Amazon.com in the eBooks. And these two books were published for a reason. The reasoning is not only was are they my for my clients as a training ebooks to get them familiar with these two topics, but these are two questions that are in the groups that I'm in, the different groups, intermittent fasting groups, keto groups, type 2 diabetic groups. These questions, these two topics come up every time. And it's all because of either misinformation that they're getting or they're not getting this information at all. Because anytime there's an issue that they're posting on these sites, the people that are trying to give them the answers, well, nobody is addressing the root cause. And the two topics I'm talking about here, the first one, the first book, which is I'm going to put as being number one because this is the root cause to not only type 2 diabetes, but also for being overweight or if you're looking to lose that last 10 pounds. This is most likely your root cause, and this is particularly not being addressed on these sites. So, the topic or the title of this book is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly About Hormones. Those of you that follow me, you guys know I talk a lot about imbalanced hormones causing a lot of major medical issues, obesity, fatty liver, and type 2 diabetes. And I've talked about the hormones that causes your glucose levels or your blood sugar levels to rise. And I've talked about hormones that are known to help burn fat off. But the problem is that nobody is really addressing them. And so what I did was I went ahead and wrote a book on these certain particular hormones that are known to store fat and that are also known to help burn body fat. And so what I did was I listed the main ones. Now, of course, there's a few others, but these are the ones that seem to have either the most benefits or they have the ability to store fat. Insulin is number one. Ghrelin is known to cause you to have cravings. Peptide YY decreases your appetite, but because your insulin levels are so high, your glucose levels are so high, and because you're eating multiple meals a day with a lot of processed carbohydrates, you're blocking the peptide YY, which is a depressor of appetite. You're also blocking another hormone that's known to help to depress appetite, and that's leptin. You're also blocking your growth hormone, especially for those of you that are 60, or 40, 50, 60 plus that are looking to slow premature aging down. This is an important hormone. You got to have this. And as you age, it gets less and less. Cortisol. You got two types. You got the good and the bad. So you need to understand which one's the good and which one's the bad. And you got to understand which environment puts the good one into a bad way, like gaining weight. And then you got your progesterone for women. That's an important one. You've got thyroid, melatonin. You got one here that I can't even pronounce, but it is helps with inflammation. And if your body is very acidic and you have a lot of inflammation in your body, your weight loss goals are going to dissipate pretty fast, or it's going to be very, very, very slow, if any. Okay? And so that's the first book, and that's in Amazon.com. The second book I wrote, and this is a training book for my clients, is How Carbs Influence Weight Loss. This is probably the most confusing part of doing what they call a keto diet, or what I like to call a high fat, low carb diet, is which carbohydrates are causing the issues and which carbohydrates are known to help to burn fat. And so what I've done in this particular book is there's actually different categories that I've put different carbohydrates, and there's four of them. And the categories are fine carbohydrates, unrefined carbohydrates, which are your starchy ones, unrefined carbohydrates, fibrous, and of course fruits, which is your fructose sugar. And so there's actually four different categories you need to know. And so this particular book will be able to take the confusion out of which carbohydrates you should be eating. Now, you don't have to eliminate all your carbs. And there is a point in your weight loss journey, once you become fat adapted and ketone adapted, that you're going to be able to introduce other carbs back into your plan. But you need to understand, if you're looking to lose weight, you need to eliminate some of the carbs you think are good for you. And a lot of nutritionists and trainers out there are saying you don't have to eliminate these certain carbs because they aren't going to cause weight gain, which actually they are, because if you understand insulin and how it works, and if you understand how to monitor it to make sure those carbs aren't causing issues, then it makes it less confusing. Okay, so if you go to Amazon.com, type in eBooks, type in my name, Bill Mabry. These two books are now online and ready for sale. The first one is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly About Hormones. The second one is How Carbs Influence Weight Loss. In my online personal training coaching program, I have 13 books, training books, that I give to my clients that they need to educate themselves. These two here I just talked to you about today, these two are the top two. And pretty much, if you understand both of these, if you understand the root cause, which is hormones, and then if you understand carbohydrates, most likely you're going to see success in your weight loss journey. So guys, jump on Amazon.com, check out these two books, and I hope you guys enjoy them. Guys, have a great day. We'll see you at the next video. Bye. Well, how was it? Did it hurt?